It could happen to anyone, anytime. A bad hit on the head, and suddenly, in an instant, your life changes forever. Today on our show, we're talking about massage therapy.
My name is Monet, and I'm here from the Opticalm clinic in Ottawa. And
I'm Lisa Khera, and here from Inbalance Pilates.
it's great to be here today. Our show Concussions Anonymous has been going on for a few weeks now, and we're really happy to be able to share hints and tips on the different types of therapies, the different types of concerns that individuals have when they have had a concussion. So today our topic is massage.
Sure.
Now, recently, you had a massage, I think it was yesterday. I had a massage a few weeks ago, and the idea was we both went for different reasons, and we're going to talk about those.
Exactly. And just a reminder that we're having our show here on my business page, Inbalance Pilates Studio, and we will as well upload it onto YouTube on our channel called Concussions Anonymous, and we'll add some other links in there as well. So just remember to go ahead and hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel, and definitely feel free to share and comment for us. That would be great. We like to know that you're watching.
Yeah.
And
we really do appreciate the comments because your comments and questions will direct future episodes of the show, and we can answer them on the YouTube channel, and we can also add some responses in the description area of the YouTube channel as well.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sounds good. So the big thing about the reason why massage is so important to do while you're on your post-concussion healing is just the amazing benefits it has for relaxing the body and relaxing stress and tension, aside from the joint issues and bony issues and muscle issues. When you're dealing with headaches, any way that you can find to relax and de-stress and self-care, right? Knowing that you're taking care of yourself.
It's an hour of time to yourself. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about how important that hour is from the point of the massage therapist and the environment as well. We're going to talk about that in a bit, but yes, it is self-care.
Self-care, definitely. But yeah, it's extremely important. We're in Ottawa here. We're so lucky. We have so many amazing massage therapists in our city.
You said you have a few that are your friends of
I
yours.
have a few friends that are amazing massage therapists, and we've got some great clinics in our city, which is fantastic. So definitely, if you've been guided by your doctor or any other practitioner to seek a registered massage therapist, and you're a little bit reluctant or unsure, we are here to tell you that it's definitely a great tool to
and it doesn't mean that the first one you tried, if you're uncomfortable with them, it doesn't mean that's the one you have to stick with, or that individual represents the way that all massage therapists are. I mean, there are different massage environments, there are different massage techniques, and actually, can I mention that now? I want to talk about the different. I'm not going to go through all the techniques. We will have some of those listed on our YouTube page, but the idea is you may be going to massage for relaxation, to reduce stress, to just have that calming environment, a soft, nice relaxation massage. But you may also be going to massage to target specific muscle areas. I had an accident and I needed to go to massage before I went to my physiotherapy because the massage therapist had to warm up the muscles and relax the muscles so that the work I had at the physiotherapist was more effective. So your healthcare practitioner may define a healthcare regime that will include massage and what kind of massage you need. It may not be a relaxation one, it may be a targeted therapy one, and that therapy massage isn't always the most comfortable because they are trying to get to, breaking down some muscle scarring or trying to get blood flow to a certain area. So there are many different types of massage that address different issues that they need to correct.
And speaking of which, that's how it can be so healing, is because it's so good for circulation, detoxifying, clearing out, getting circulation to those areas that need healing. And if you've been involved in a car accident or something like that, where you may have to have the treatment on, a knee injury or a shoulder injury, aside from getting it for a headache, like having massage for headaches or that part of the post-concussion.
Not all concussions are just concussions. It could be part of a whole body injury, and the concussion is
or other
part of it.
Injuries that you may have had pre-existing, for sure. Yeah.
So soft tissue massage. Now there's CranioSacral massage, which is focusing on the structure of the scalp and the skull. And so that's something that is a specific therapy. Now, when you're looking for your massage therapist, you can look for those that specialize in these different areas. So you may get a recommendation for a certain type. So it may not be the same massage therapist you see for your craniosacral that you see for your relaxation massage. So it's good to ask around. I see a lot on the mums Facebook pages. I'm looking for a massage therapist in the area. Can you recommend someone who does this specifically? So use those networks to help you find somebody who might meet the needs specifically to you. And you had specific needs for your massage.
Definitely, yeah. What had happened with me, I had stepped on a rake back in October 2016, the typical cartoon injury. Being self-employed, I thought, oh, there's no way this will linger. I have no paid time off. I'm tougher than this.
Your husband gave you some massages? You got some at-home massage, I hope?
I had...
No?
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm used to going to RMT. I think that's very important. And of course, obviously doing it yourself as well.
Yes.
But no, I was very lucky to see some really amazing therapists. And the only reason I didn't kind of keep continuing all the time was because of financial reasons. And I mean, that's the one thing that's different. If you've been involved with the WSAV or car accident, maybe all of your treatment is very, regimented for, I want you to go this many times a month, and
there's a percentage of coverage too. It's not all coverage. It's pay for so much, and then you get some covered. And,
so that, and I mean, that alone, the whole financial picking and choosing what treatments you're going to get based on, financially what's in your budget. You really have to think about all that kind of thing. But it's definitely one thing looking back, if I had have been able to continue that and do that even once a month, especially now as we look through doing some research on how amazing massage is for going through post-concussion healing. It's definitely something that I maybe kind of would have backtracked and tried to make more of a priority.
Okay.
Luckily, yes, we were saying, yes, I did have one yesterday, and we were saying sometimes you have to get creative on ways that you can make things fit in your budget. And I still have a passion for writing.
You're bartering, aren't you?
Yes, I have a passion for writing, so I'm writing some email funnels for an RMT and doing a trade that way. But yeah, doing what you can to make things work.
Bake them cookies at a discount. I don't know. Sorry.
But yeah, so it's definitely important. It's definitely can be very therapeutic. And we were even saying for caregivers, it's just as important for your caregivers, your family members.
They need de-stressing as well.
Yeah, they need de-stressing. And
hey, while you're talking about family members, I wanted to talk about how in our household, we do a lot of massage. Massaged my son's feet when he was little. He had a lot of stress. So I've got the full body massage book, and my husband does struggle with...
You got the technique down? Okay.
I do. I'm actually a really good massager. Not professional at all, but I think it's important to consider this when you're recovering, when you have a concussion, when you have any kind of injury, is try and get, impress on your family members how this isn't just for fun and I need a massage for this. If you have certain pressure points that you need dealt with, you're at a point where, okay, this is going to turn into a headache. If only I had 5 minutes of massage at the back of my neck or something. Now, speak to your massage therapist to give you some tips and hints on what you might ask your family member to do for you to help you relieve that.
Or tools, I guess.
Or tools.
Like tennis balls.
Yes, exactly. We have this one ball that we use on the wall to help release stress on the upper neck. So things like this that you can do, you don't have to just get your massage from a specialized therapist. You can do certain techniques at home. Can I show my tools?
Yes.
I've got some toys. Okay, this is one that when we talk...
I already got a nice treatment.
So this is a little tool that is really good for stimulating the surface area. I won't do this for very long. Okay. It's very pleasant. You can find these in dollar stores, I think. But this is something you can do at home to help relax and stimulate the head and the blood flow in the head. So if that's something that helps reduce your headache post-concussion, it's not expensive and you can certainly try that. What we purchased in our household is this. It's very heavy. This is a massage tool. Okay, you plug it in. It has 3 wheels on each side, and you can hold it in place, so you can adjust the pressure as it's on. It actually heats up. It's really nice. You can even sit with it on the couch and just have it move in a certain place. It has different speeds and things. And we've tried a few tools at home for
some of the chairs,
and some of the pads that you can put in your. This was the best thing because it's very firm. We just keep it plugged in by the couch all the time. And if you feel a stress headache coming on, we can just use it on our upper shoulders and just resting, having that minute to yourself and having that massage, it does help. So little tools like this that you can do yourself can certainly supplement massage therapy regime and your physiotherapy regime. So just think about doing that.
Definitely. And yeah, good point. Get those tips from your therapist to see what kinds of things could you do at home, what
are safe
they're
to
gonna
do.
know, and they'll know, when they're working at trigger points, which ones are very tender and what ones you can kind of work at home, which ones you don't want to go over with something that's going to flare up headaches even more. So just and then as well, the next day after massage,
and
it doesn't
that
always
feel so good the next day.
Doesn't always, but drinking lots of water. So making sure you're aiding in that clearing out the toxins. Maybe have a good salt bath, Epsom salts bath that night. To help clear things out. I was even thinking one of my friends' clinics, they give those out, the Epsom salts as well.
Little salt packs when they go?
But as I said, we've got great clinics in our city, and that's amazing.
And certainly the more questions you ask of your massage therapist, and the more you look yourself online of different things that you might be able to do, you can include these in your rehabilitation regime.
Definitely. And then from, just from a patient perspective, we were talking about
the clinics.
So in terms of like noise, lighting, even if, let's say, if you were seeing a massage therapist for the last 15 years and then suddenly you get a concussion, right? Maybe always you went into that room and you loved listening to the relaxing music.
You had a conversation.
And then maybe now, hearing that music, not a good idea. Maybe just those lights. We're even talking about, pattern sensitivity.
Right, when you're lying down on the bed looking at the floor, that carpeted flooring might be a trigger to discomfort. So you want to be there to relax. You're having a massage. You want to be there to focus on your healing. And so you can ask. I think what's important is you should feel comfortable asking the massage therapist to make some changes. So could you please turn off the music? It's too loud for me, or that sound is now bothering me. Could you please not have any scents? Can you use a scent-free massage oil?
And if there are those really busy patterns on the floor, could you put a pillowcase down on the floor so that where I'm looking, I'm not seeing that busy, chaotic.
And where else are you looking when they do? Okay, you're looking up at the lights. So usually they turn the lights down and they have candles or some kind of low light going on, but that's definitely a trigger when you've had a concussion. So please make sure you ask your massage therapist if they can make these changes. And if you are a massage therapist, consider the visual environment and the auditory environment. These things can make it very overwhelming for the person that you're giving the massage to.
And there's a lot of things to consider as we're considering, our drive there, the parking,
you may not want to talk
to the
whole
washrooms. You might not want to talk at all.
You might not want to hear anyone talk either. So if you're a massage therapist and you're a big talker, make sure you ask your client if this is something that they're willing to participate in, I guess.
But just being a little bit more in tune with body language and that kind of thing is a big thing, because it's a different, and as I said before, like suddenly I've been there, your life is changed upside down, your world is changed upside down. You have no idea how long this is going to last. No physician, no anyone can tell you how long it's going to linger. So you're really left at a place with a lot of heightened kind of depression, anxiety, a lot of unknowns. So it's just an extra sensitive, extra stressful time, and you really want to take that into consideration. And, even as I said, we look the same, we might think that we're the same, but certain topics might be a little sensitive now. I know for myself, like just the whole business stuff, I knew in the beginning I was probably going to have to downsize my business.
So when they ask you, so how's your business?
Yeah,
You're
or
like, "I don't wanna
talking
talk
to me
about
about certain business things was a really touchy subject.
Mm-hmm.
So that's difficult. And as I said, we're dealing with a different type of anxiety. So sometimes, and I mean, I had extremely wonderful massage therapy experiences every time in the city that I've had a massage appointment. So I'm going to be distinct with that. But other disciplines, you know, and I mean, this kind of relates to anything. When you have the luxury of being in a room with someone for an hour and talking with them, right? Whatever discipline you are. I can remember leaving somewhere where the practitioner like was complaining to me about his in-laws, complaining to me about his wife went to work when they had a new baby, like all these things, and I would just
You have enough
leave
stress
thinking,
in your
like,
life.
why are you complaining to me about your life? And I think sometimes you know, if you're used to seeing this person and you're used to, even I was saying to you before, you know, I know of a
You have this
person that
rapport.
you have this rapport, and maybe you always talked about gardening. You know, I have a post-concussion friend that she had this big luxurious garden. She was about to lose her home, and you know, just her that practitioner talking about the gardening that they would always talk about. So I understand, you know, you can't like sugarcoat and wimp around people, but if you're going to, you know, be a expert in this whole post-concussion thing, I would say just kind of getting out of your own jar and taking a step back and just
what is
really,
this person dealing with?
what is this person really dealing with? You know, that when you're missing work and you want to go to work, when you're missing out on family things,
you can't go to birthday parties because of the environment. Don't say, so we had a great party this weekend. I can't go to parties. So don't tell me about your great party.
And that's, and then the other thing is, you know, we're often dealing with a lot of different disciplines at the same time.
True.
Right? Whether you're going to physio and you're going to vision therapy and your massage therapy and osteopathic, okay, all these things, you, as a practitioner of whatever discipline you're in, you really need to leave your ego at your own front door and not bring it into your clinic, because, you know, as I said, it's such an odd thing to navigate through. We have no idea how long it's going to linger. We're trying to trust our doctor. We're trying to listen to this person, that person. If we have one practitioner that's really, you know, bashing another discipline, or
you've made decisions, you're following through with those decisions. You need to trust those decisions and feel comfortable. And then if you have someone
it just makes it. You
have enough stress already.
Even if you have other things going on, I know for myself, I was saying I had a few times where the stress, I had kidney stones like a good 4 or 5 times during it. So, you know, I'm dealing with that with my physician. Well, I don't need another discipline telling me something my doctor told me was, you know, I shouldn't listen to. So it's just another way that I'm kind of a voice here to say, get out of your own jar, take a step back, let go of your ego, look at the person in every aspect of their life of what they might be dealing with, and really try to be an advocate for them, to be that calming energy in their world. Again, I had amazing massage therapy treatments here in Ottawa, so I wasn't referring that to massage therapy specifically, but yeah, just taking a look at the whole person.
Well, you talk about the whole person. That's the holistic approach, that the disciplines, and many of them are actually getting more involved with each other's discipline, not doing the work, but understanding what the other disciplines do, so that they can look at it holistically and they can educate themselves a little bit on what that other therapy is doing and what that other specialist is focusing on, so that we can help those who've had a concussion, who have so many different symptoms, and they could be coming from many different places and need to be addressed by different therapies. Understanding everything that's out there, having a positive outlook, positive willpower, a positive energy, which is actually a subject I want to have on here, is about energy, is so important in rehabilitation. And so you need positive energy service providers around you, positive energy therapists. And I don't mean like bubbly positive energy, which I have too much sometimes. I'm sorry about that. It's just a positive outlook. Think positive, speak positive.
Even mindset. Mindset is such a huge role, which we will have a whole several segments just on that, because yeah, there's so much in that. It makes or break your whole experience.
Yes, it
for
can.
sure.
It can.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, did we cover everything we wanted to talk about? Looking at our notes here, I think we did. We talked about the environment. We talked about some personal things you can do. We talked about, as a massage therapist, being considerate in a different way
light,
for people who
discussion.
have concussions.
Yeah.
And so I think what we'll do is, if we're missing anything, we're going to put it in our YouTube channel in the description area. You can put it in your post, and we'll make sure that the two are linked so that we have all those resources available. You said you had something. You have something else?
Oh, just my last thing was that I think it also just significantly shows the universe that you are willing to take care of yourself. You know, like it just sends that message that even though we're going through so many things, when you actually go to these therapies and go to these appointments and actually do take care of yourself, it really does signify to the universe that you are really trying to improve your health. And you know, and
those around you will see that you're willing to take the steps to do the work to get better, and so maybe they'll be more patient with you. But
that's a wish.
So
and ultimately it's just that if you're unsure if you should try massage therapy, our vote is definitely try. And it can really help. It can really help with the stress relief, the headaches, that kind of thing.
Targeted work in certain areas.
Exactly.
So
and one other thing was make sure if you are drop in the comments if you are a massage therapist and you would like to post your link to your website or your clinic. Please go ahead and do that. And if you're a client or patient that's had post-concussion, if you've had massage therapy yourself, we also wanted to know in the comments. So just let us know.
Share with us your experience.
Yeah, exactly. But ultimately, thank you for tuning into our show this week.
We're so happy to be able to have this opportunity to share our information and things that can help you with your recovery and your rehabilitation.
Exactly. So have a happy weekend.
Yes. Happy Friday.
We'll see you next week.